right, what's good, peasants? We're back, second to last live stream until football season. CEO, say what's up to the CEO. By the way, someone in our last live stream said they don't like the cursing and the vulgarness of our language. CEO, is there something you want to say? I think that person's name was her name was like Divine, some shit named Divine. Is there something you want to say to her and the peasants?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, how did a female get over to this side of YouTube? That's what I want to know. All right. I thought there was some kind of, because YouTube does not promote this content to those audiences. Listen, you know what I'm saying? If we stopped cursing, we would still offend her, by the way, just to let you know. Because we would say all types, because we don't need a curse. We really don't, to say offensive crap. We don't need a curse.
Quote unquote offensive stuff.
Right. So.
Hey, how did a female find my channel? I know I have a few females that find my channel if they like. So how the fuck did she find my channel? That's a good fucking question. That's a good question. Is there anything you want to say to the peasants, CEO, as they roll in here?
Hey, you know what, peasants? I'm here to be an example of masculinity for you peasants. Unfortunately, my co-host can't say the same because he eats kitty cereal.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna put you guys on Oreo Puff cereal. Go get you a box. Don't listen to CEO. You know what I'm saying? CEO eats great grains, which is vastly gay. You know what I'm saying? He's very out of shape and he's still eating these fucking healthy cereals. You might as well just say fucking eat some Oreo cereal, CEO. Are you CEO? You don't like Oreos?
No, not really, no.
CEO doesn't like Oreos. He's abnormal. So, it is what it is. What's up, Random Man? Oh, shit. Where you hiding? How you been, bro?
Yeah, this nigga been hiding all offseason.
Which is crazy because his Eagles won. My peasants, we're the Super Bowl champs, unlike
I forgot the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, where you hiding? That is the most no one gives a fuck about that shit.
Right.
I don't really give a fuck about this shit, dog. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Eagles, enjoy it now because we all know.
Yeah, I am repeating, so.
Yeah, is what it is. But a lot of NBA free agency stuff happened throughout this week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, CEO? We're going to talk about it right now. First, let's talk about the big news. DeAndre Ayton to the LA Lakers. CEO, your thoughts?
Listen, I guess it's an upgrade over Jackson Hayes, but at the same time, it's like, okay, it's DeAndre Ayton. I mean, he's not that great. He's a bust, by the way.
Facts.
A big ass bust. It's just I've seen him what he did with the Suns. I've seen him in Portland. He's a borderline starter. I guess you can C plus B minus type player when he's at his best. It's just okay. I mean, you technically upgraded over Jackson Hayes a little bit, but is that going to improve your chances of going to finals? No, so I'm not worried about it.
Listen, at the end of the day, DeAndre Ayton sucks. Why are Laker fans hyping this dude up? He's not good.
No, he's not.
Bro, he got taken over. CEO, people forget that this guy got taken over Luka and Trae Young. Mm-hmm. Is he better than either one of those players?
No.
Bro, this dude stinks.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I guess he's better than nothing.
I mean, it's an upgrade, but it's not.
Yeah, but they had Jackson Hayes, who's if y'all would have got Miles Turner, okay, that's an upgrade. That's okay, now you're making fucking moves. If you would have got Brook Lopez, that's better than fucking DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, I mean, just think about it, bro. I mean, when we look at that class, right?
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton. All right, Marvin Bagley also ass. All right, He was taking number 2. We know that Luka was better. We know Jaren Jackson was better. Trae Young is better.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make an argument. I mean, Wendell Carter Jr. You could make an argument that he's better.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mikal Bridges at number 10. A shy, SGA at number 11, better. Miles Bridges, better. Michael Porter Jr. I mean, I don't like him, but he's probably slightly better.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is.
Dante DiVincenzo at number 17 is probably better.
Isn't Brunson in that draft too?
Let
Second round? I could be wrong.
Simon's better. Let's see.
What are we talking about? We're talking about fucking how Laker fans are blowing their fucking dicks off because they got Ayton.
I mean, Robert Williams. No, I'm thinking of a different Williams. Listen, the majority of the players here, I mean, shit. I mean, goddamn, he should be like in the teens, and he was taken off. He was taken number 1 overall by the Suns, of course. Leave it to the Suns.
Yeah, leave it to the Suns to fucking do that shit.
Damn, these niggas were drafted in 2018.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it's getting. Yeah, you just realize how old you're fucking getting.
Yeah, facts. Because I'm like, what the fuck? It felt like yesterday, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of yesterday's CEO, Damian Lillard cut by the Milwaukee Bucks. Your thoughts on this?
I'm not surprised. He's not in his prime anymore. He's a washed. He's a liability. He's washed. He's injury prone. I think they're tired of him. It didn't work out. I think when he first left Portland to go to Milwaukee, everybody was like, "Oh my God, this shit's gonna be." Wait, did he play in the finals?
Dame?
Yeah, no, right?
No, he never played in the finals.
Right. So he came after they won, right?
Yeah, a couple years after.
Right, exactly. So I think that was kind of their idea. Like, okay, we're gonna bring in Dame, and we're gonna go back to the finals or something like that, and it never worked out. Dude's washed. He wasted his career away in Portland. He should have left like 3 years earlier, but Dame time, Dame dollar and all that shit. I first of all, I never heard one of his rap songs in my life, and no one talks about his rapping. So obviously that shit's not going well. And
I heard it's good. I heard he's the best athlete rapper, which I mean, when you look at the other athlete rappers, they're not very that good. So I mean, that's not really saying much, but
but I don't hear no hit singles, and he's been a rapper for how long? I don't hear no hit singles. I mean, shit. What was it? LiAngelo Ball who got a hit single before him? Like, goddamn. Yep. If you think about it, I mean, shit. So obviously the rap game ain't going well for him. He's injury prone, washed. It's over for Dame. I guess he could be some kind of like borderline starter somewhere else, or a bench player. Ideally, a bench player.
A mentor.
A mentor of sorts. That's where I see him. Dame time, it's over. That was 5 years ago. So we got to let that go.
Donnie said his rapping's good, and Donnie's the rap expert here. So I don't know if you take it. Too busy making mid raps from the Cracker says. What's up, Chad? What's up, Josh Johnson? What's up, Thunder Cracker? Everybody else who we missed. Listen. Everybody knows I made a video about this on Friday. I can state it here. I don't like this shit. I don't like what the Bucks did to Dame, and people are going to sit here and say, well, he's still getting his money. That's not the point. Listen, the guy came back early from a blood clot, a season-ending blood clot. People forget about that shit. It ended his whole regular season. Try to help your shitty-ass team win because they went down 0-3 with that fucking Greek fuck that you guys got over there, Giannis, with his stupid-ass brothers. And you guys just cut him like that. And it's not about him getting paid. It's about the long term. He's going to get lowballed the fuck in the market. You could at least did what the Bulls did with Lonzo and keep him, then trade him when he's healthy. But instead, you guys wanted to cut him like bitches. But, you're the same fucking organization that fired Mike Budenhauser, your coach, when his brother died. Literally, he still stood there and coached. So it doesn't shock me you guys fucking cut Dame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
it's about antics, CEO, at some point.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say other than I I remember the days where it was always like Lillard versus Curry. You remember those days?
Yeah. See, those days were stupid.
During those days, at least the later years of that era, I think we never been on the Dame bandwagon. I think.
Oh no, hell no! Hey, if
never,
you watch my videos of Dame, even that's how I felt way before I even did YouTube.
So Dame, he's kind of like I put him in the similar, not as athletic, but I'd put him in a similar category as like Russell Westbrook or Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Where it's kind of like the dude, when he got going, people loved to watch his game. It was interesting, but it never resulted into anything. So
he's an entertaining player. Like those.
Yeah,
guys.
there you go. Yeah.
And speaking of that, CEO, Miles Turner. Let's stay in the Bucks. Miles Turner signed. Let's see the deal. 4 years, $107 million to leave the Pacers, the team that he was just on the finals with, for the Milwaukee Bucks. CEO, your thoughts? Big news.
So, yeah, I mean, this this really affects. First of all, I just got to say, going into next season, I mean, the Pacers are not a threat anymore.
No.
Because you got Halliburton who's out next year, and now you got Miles Turner off the team. So now, because it was always, you got Miles Turner and you got Pascal Siakam, you kind of got that big backcourt. But now it's kind of like, well, you got Pascal Siakam and Thomas Bryant. I mean, is that who? I mean, like, the team, especially with Halliburton, we saw the fraudulent, Oklahoma win over the Pacers once Halliburton went out. The teams, even when Turner was there, even if Turner was there, I don't think they're serious competitors. But now without Turner, who you could argue is like the second or third best player on the team, it's all downhill from the Pacers. It sucks for them because that was the closest thing they were going to get to a finals. I don't see them doing anything next year. And then after that, who knows how Halliburton's going to look after the injury. So for the Bucks, I mean, I guess it's nice. I mean, what are they trying to do? Like keep Giannis happy? Is that what they're trying to do? Or, I mean, like, I mean, I don't see them becoming some kind of pivotal contender with Miles Turner, not because he's not good. It's just that Miles Turner had a great system fit with Rick Carlisle over there in Indiana. The new system in Milwaukee, I just don't. I'm not saying it's not going to work, but it's just like I don't see it fitting as well. And it's just he's a solid piece, but in Milwaukee, it just doesn't feel the same. I don't know why, but listen, it is an upgrade. Who was their center? Was it still Brook Lopez or
Brook Lopez? But he went to the Clippers.
He went to the Clippers. Okay, so I mean, it is an upgrade over Brook Lopez. I'll say that. I mean, because he is older. I mean, Miles Turner isn't that old, but so it is an upgrade in that aspect. So I don't know. Maybe it's a move. Maybe Giannis wanted him. Who knows? Maybe they wanted to try to keep Giannis happy in that manner. Because competing wise, I mean, we have to see. We just have to see. I don't have faith in Milwaukee anymore. So,
Milwaukee's a clown show. Fuck Milwaukee. But if I don't know what they're trying to see. Milwaukee, like you guys. First of all, I mean, I guess Miles Turner. This was the best offer out there, so I guess he had to take it. But
yeah.
What do you guys? You have Doc Rivers as your coach. You got Kyle Kuzma as on your team. Giannis is unhappy. He already put up the black screen with deuces, so he wants out. What's the point of you gonna build around Miles Turner again?
Oh no! If that's the plan, then that's.
I'm just trying to figure out what are y'all trying to do? Like, are y'all gonna get like another? Are you guys gonna trade for Curry or something? Like, what are you guys doing? I don't know what the hell you're doing. Like, why waste money if you're gonna fully rebuild? Just fully rebuild.
Right.
Then why waste money and time?
Yeah, that's what I said. The only thing that makes sense here is that they want to retain Giannis, and that's kind of their way of saying, listen, we got you Miles Turner, and we're trying to upgrade the roster so you can stay. We want to keep you happy. That's the only like logical thing they could do at this point. I mean, because if it's because, okay, well, we know we're going to get rid of Giannis, he's going to leave, but let's just bring in Miles Turner to stay competitive. It's like, I'm sorry, but Miles Turner by himself is not going to be competitive. So
yeah, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
I mean, nah, that's horrible.
All right, well, CEO, we have some more free agency moves. D'Angelo Russell signs a 2-year deal with the Dallas Mavericks. CEO, your thoughts? And I'm assuming they did this because Kyrie's going to be gone for all this year. So, CEO, your thoughts on D'Lo going to the Mavs?
I mean, D'Lo's been washed for what, 3 years now? I mean,
I didn't even know D'Lo was good. I always thought he was a bum.
I mean, he's I mean, yeah, but a bump can be washed, right? So, I just, it doesn't do anything for me. I mean, it's a minor acquisition. We're long from the days of Lakers D'Lo, or that stupid celebration he used to do with the ring or something. I don't know.
I remember. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that. So we're long gone from those days. So I don't. This is just like, okay, it's like saying, oh, you got I don't know who's it back. Oh, you got Marcus Smart on your team. It's like, okay. I mean, it's just like who? I mean, it's just a minor acquisition. He's there to fill a roster spot, add some depth to your roster. He can get some points. That's about it. But is he going to change anything for any team he goes to? Absolutely not.
Mavericks. I'm assuming. So you guys, okay. So you have a team of D'Lo, Cooper Flag. You got, what's his face? Why am I forgetting this dude's name? Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Anthony Davis. Or I don't know if you guys are going to bench PJ Washington, put him on the bench, and then put Derek Lively at the 5 and Anthony Davis at the 4. On paper, that's a decent roster. Why would you want D'Lo? Listen, if I had a YouTube channel like 7, 8 years ago, D'Lo would have been the Paul George. He would have been the Derek Carr range for me, okay? This guy stinks. This guy puts up these 30, 40-point games, but if you look at his shooting percentage, it takes him like fucking 50 shots to do that shit, CEO. Literally 50 shots to do that shit. Why would you want that near your young and up-and-coming player? You want him to develop bad habits? When CP3 literally said, I'm willing to come to the Mavericks, and we're going to talk about CP3 soon, I'm literally come to the Mavericks on a veteran deal to help Cooper Flag. Why would you get D'Lo? He sucks. Like, I never understood the D'Lo hype. I'm sorry, like D'Lo stinks. And fun fact, CEO, he's actually the last teammate of Kobe Bryant in the NBA throughout the whole NBA. So
damn,
Kobe said this nigga stinks.
Yeah, he didn't want him on his team. Yeah, that is true.
Like he's D'Lo is like, you know what D'Lo is? It's like he's like one of those guys that Josh would like. You feel me? Like, oh, D'Lo, you saw that 30-point game? Yo, CEO.
Yeah.
Yo, you're not gonna believe this.
What?
This nigga D'Lo is still in his 20s.
Really?
He's 29 years old.
Damn, bro, that nigga feels like he should be like 32.
This nigga is still in his 20s.
Damn.
I had to look it up because this nigga's been 20 for him, and Devin Booker have been 20 forever.
Forever, right? Yeah, it feels like.
I hope I fucking last this long in my 20s. Shit, he's 29. He's turning 30 February 23rd. So not until next year.
Yeah, I mean, damn, it's just, yeah. There's some niggas that feel like you're like you know who's like that too? RJ, Miles Turner.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, this nigga's still in his 20s? Yeah. Like, oh shit, this nigga. I'm like, god damn, like
Booker is 28 years old. He's turning 29 this year. I got Carl Anthony Towns. He's turning 30 this year, but he's still 29. And then you said who? Miles Turner?
Yeah, Miles Turner. It's like he's been in the league so long that you feel like he should be like 31 or 32 at this point, but
he is 20. He's 29. He's turning 30 next year.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, these niggas feel like LeBron-esque veterans, and they're still in their 20s. That's crazy.
Yo,
Like,
can we make like Steph Curry or LeBron fucking 29? Why the fuck do we need D'Lo to be 29, bro? Can we make KD 29 or some shit? Why the fuck do we need this asshole to be 29? Get the fuck out of here. But you know what it is, yo? These guys only play like 1 year of college, and some of them are 17. So when they get to the league, 18. Like Cooper Flag's gonna be 20. How old is Cooper Flag? 18. So he's gonna be 28 in 10 years.
Right, and he's gonna be one of them niggas that are like, God damn, he's only 28.
Yeah,
man, we're gonna be old.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about the Cooper Flag is he said his favorite player growing up was Jason Tatum, bro.
Are we really that fucking old?
He said his favorite player growing up is Jason Tatum, bro.
That's how old is Jason Tatum? What the fuck? Now I gotta look this shit up. Well, see, you look it up. How old is Jason Tatum? What the fuck? Isn't he still in his 20s?
Yeah, he's still in his 20s. Yeah, he is.
I remember Jason Tatum's fucking rookie years.
For example, like Tatum's, how old is he? 27, right?
Wow.
So you take 7 years away from Cooper Flag. He was what, 11?
Okay, that semi makes sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's semi. How old are you? Random matter, aren't you like 18? So I think you're the same age as Cooper Flag, but yeah, because that's when I started getting into like basketball, football, and shit like that. So that's fucking. That just makes me feel old.
Leave it to Josh to say like retarded shit. That should be inspiring. Inspiring to who, nigga? The fuck?
He's not on the fucking Celtics.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, ever since Josh's been really picking up the stupid slack ever since Master J and them have been spotty, and Kaiju as well.
Yeah. By the way, why did Kaiju leave the Discord? That just came to my attention. Why did he leave? Did y'all really bully him that much?
No, we didn't bully him. I just said debate me, and then that prompted him to leave. That's it.
All right, I'll see if he wants to come back. I'm assuming you guys love to be in Cam's Discord, not Cam, Mike's Discord with Cam.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, yo, did they post it in Mike's Discord?
Who?
So Cam, right? So you know how Awesome Kid. Just side note. So Awesome Kid's like, you got to give Cam a chance. Have a real conversation with him, right?
Yeah.
This nigga at Cam at 1:00 in the morning on Saturday texts me a picture of myself, says ugly ass nigga. And I'm like, this is the nigga Awesome Kid. This is the nigga that Awesome Kid wants me to give a chance to.
This nigga, what? You were in bed, I'm assuming, right?
No, I was at work. I was at work.
Oh, wait. You said what?
I just went on Instagram. I was taking a break, and I just went on Instagram, and I just see it. Someone DM me as fucking Cam. I'm like, this is the nigga Cam. This is the nigga Awesome Kid wants me to give a chance to.
Wait. You said you were. It's 1:00 in the afternoon.
No, he texted me at 1:00 in the morning.
Oh, okay, but you didn't see it until you got to work, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So basically, you were asleep during that time.
Yeah.
And he just randomly messaged you ugly
out of nowhere. Out of fucking nowhere. But you know what, CEO? We need to give him a chance.
Nah, bro. That guy's
And then not only that, Michael sends me a screenshot of it, and I see in the Discord, your guys' Discord with Mike, he has a Photoshop picture of you with a fucking teddy bear or some shit like that. And I'm like, this is the nigga, like, Awesome keeps getting mad at us because we don't want to give this asshole a chance.
No, I mean, first of all, like, the way I see Cam is just like another, like, Awesome Kid. You know how we treated Awesome Kid when he was younger? Like, man, you're fucking rug rat, nigga. Just the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
He's older than Awesome Kid.
Yeah, he is older than Awesome Kid. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. He's this is why light skins get bad reputations, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, he's not even a light skin. He makes me look fucking like LeBron.
Cam is AK best friend master. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably basically.
Yeah, that's which Awesome Kid, you're gonna have to take some demerits from that shit. Just saying. Saying.
Listen, oh my! And by the way, we're gonna have our after this week, I think next week is their scheduled break after next week, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you peasants will have 1 month without us, which will be devastating to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 1 month without us. We need a break from you peasants. But we'll come back football season and see, everything else.
RJ's favorite season, football season.
Yeah. Yeah, shoot. I don't know. Football season been kind of dead. Well, we're going to talk about some football news. But speaking of that, CEO, let's talk about – fuck, I just had it. CP3 announcing his retirement after this season, CEO. The great legend. He still hasn't announced what team he'll be playing for. But CEO, your thoughts on CP3's legacy, about his career, and what's your prediction on what team he will end up with?
Oh, I thought he was going to go to the Spurs. That didn't work out.
Nah, they're running with Stefan Council.
Okay, so I mean, listen, CP3 had a great career. I think one of the last few remaining true point guards we ever had.
Yep. What's up, David?
Because of it, yeah, it was good, David. The majority of people, the majority of point guards nowadays are just two guards masquerading as point guards. So CP3 was one of the last, I feel like, true point guards.
Traditional point.
Right. And, you got Halliburton, who I think is closer to point. But at the same time, in a league full of Ja Morant's playing point guard, in a league full of
want to be Steph Curry's,
in a league full of Jalen Brunson's, who's a two guard.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell's a two guard. It's just one of those things where it's just like, yeah, but it's like, we don't really have any more true point guards like CP3. I guess the closest, like I said previously, was Halliburton. But apart from that, it's just a bunch of two guards playing point. For some reason, the league decided that that's an efficient way to play basketball, which I disagree with. But, it is what it is. CP3, as old as hell, goddamn, CP3 is kind of like our Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You can put LeBron in that category, but it feels like LeBron, to me, what it feels like, this is to the side a little bit, it feels like LeBron has already retired.
Yeah.
To me, he's just there. I don't know what to say. To me, it felt like, to be honest, it felt like LeBron retired in 2020. It has that feeling. But either way, CP3, same thing with CP3. You tell people that CP3 is in the league and they're like, really? He's still in the league? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, because it felt like CP3's prime last, what was it, 2019?
He had that run in 2021 when he went to the finals. Then after that, it kind of just floated around the league at that point.
So, CP3, one of the greatest point guards of all time to never win a ring.
Yep, one of the best players to never win a ring.
Which is unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Very, very high basketball IQ. He gave all the short niggas kind of someone to look up to.
Yeah.
So, I listen, Chris Paul, I'm gonna miss him, even though I am gonna miss him, but I felt like he already retired. When LeBron retires, RJ, it's gonna be like, okay, that's the last true old head, right?
Yeah,
that's the last true. Because nowadays we just have the Jason Tatums, the Devin Bookers, and they're basically the old heads of the new generation now. So
that's a fact.
We got to enjoy this, RJ. We have to enjoy the last season of CP3. We have to enjoy the remaining seasons we have with LeBron. You know why, RJ? Because there's going to be a period of time, right, when we're so fucking old that we're older than everybody in the league, right? And
I think we're at that time.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like before, it was kind of like, we're not used to this, RJ, right? Because we're used to everyone being older in the league than us, right? But now you look at it, and I think at least 60% of the league is younger than us now. So, or maybe higher, 70% or whatever. But
Cooper Flagg's 18.
18. So that's what I'm saying. It's like we're getting to that point where where we won't have people that we looked up to, right, RJ? They're all going to be like, oh, these niggas are, we're going to be like that 50-year-old, 60-year-old nigga that can never enjoy their childhood player play again because they're old as fuck. So we're heading down that trajectory.
Yeah, it's gonna be a culture shocker for all of us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we got to argue why our generation's better than this current generation. You know what I'm saying? We're having more Jerry McCain's in the league, CEO.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That's part of growing old. But I will say this, Josh. He said Al Horford plans to retire to RJ and CO. Well, listen, I'm just assuming it's real because Josh always gives us misinformation. So
yeah, I didn't see that. So yeah, let's just
because how many times has Josh given us some kind of news or tip that's been wrong? Like, has he ever been right on news and tips?
I can't remember.
Listen, bro. I mean, goddamn, yo, Josh, you've been slipping. You've been slipping lately. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been really fucking slipping. Before, there was a hierarchy. You were ahead of all these niggas. Now you're almost at the bottom.
Damn.
Like, how the fuck did that happen? You know what I'm saying? You had the Mikes, the Kaijus, you had the Master J's, you had the fucking Najays, the Shies. And you're starting to become one of them niggas. Like, what happened to you, Josh?
Well, nothing happened to him, CEO. I just got him to talk more, and it's probably why he didn't want to talk. You want to know what's funny, right? I'm not seeing any thing about retirement. I'm seeing like people ask him about retirement, but he hasn't said I'm retiring. But you want to know what's crazy is that Al Horford, and you wouldn't know by looking at them. Al Horford is younger than LeBron James.
God damn, bro! Listen, like LeBron was in the league when we were in diapers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to LeBron. And this is why, and it's kind of funny, RJ, because even though we've been shitting on LeBron for the majority of our careers, we have been shitting on LeBron for the majority of our lives. It's kind of bittersweet in terms of like, all right, I hated this nigga all throughout. But at the same time, it's like, damn, but that's the nigga I grew up watching, So this is why we don't hate on LeBron anymore. Like, we don't really talk shit about him.
Now, hold on. Did we hate on LeBron? I just told the truth about LeBron, and his fanboys call it hating.
Now, yeah, of course. You know what? But what I mean by that is like we don't really slander LeBron's name like we did back.
Just leave it how it is.
It's one of those things where it's kind of like it's what it is, RJ. It's kind of like Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up hating Tom Brady. Like, I was disgusted at Tom Brady. Anything Tom Brady disgusted me. Then as I grew older and older, I started to appreciate Tom Brady more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same way. So, you listen, enjoy your old heads. And this goes for everybody, because just because we're on the way out does not mean that you'll eventually be on the way. Everyone ages and everyone's going to get old. So
awesome kids, you're gonna be our age too, and you're gonna realize some shit too.
Yeah, all this unk this, unk that. Like, y'all think you're gonna stay young forever? Because that's just not gonna happen. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady is more like Michael Jordan. Yeah, I know he's more like Michael Jordan, but what I'm referring to is that
like his impact
impact, right? Like goddamn, like Tom Brady played until his 40s. This nigga is LeBron's in his 40s now, right?
40.
It's crazy. So when
LeBron retires, do y'all opinions on the GOAT conversation change? No, it doesn't. Like, there's a difference between like, okay, now he's the GOAT. No, we're just saying that we appreciate him more now than we did previously. But that doesn't mean that I think that he's better than Jordan. By the way, we didn't grow up watching Jordan. I never watched Jordan in my life. So, RJ, you never watched Jordan either. No. When he was in the league, I was even those 2 Wizard years. I was like 2 or 3. I'm assuming you were like 5 or 6. So we weren't watching Jordan.
No, we won't watch it. Like we didn't grow. We grew up in the very tail end of Jordan's career, and we were children at that time. So
count.
Like our Jordan is LeBron, and what I mean by that is not that I think he's better. It's just that that's the guy that we grew up with. Like we grew up with Tom Brady. Luckily, he's the best quarterback to ever do it, and there's no conversation about that. But we grew up with Tom Brady and things like that. For example, I don't know who's I'm gonna use because there's no one in our chat that's really a kid.
Yeah.
So let me use Lil Spongy for example, right?
I want to say Lil Spongy, but he didn't pop up.
Lil Spongy didn't grow up watching no fucking LeBron. He didn't grow up watching no fucking Tom Brady, right? I mean, maybe he got some of it at the tail end.
Yeah.
But like his guys are like Lil Spongy's guys probably gonna be Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, basketball, probably Tatum, Ant, fucking who else is like not that? Devin Booker, like those guys. Joker, right. Giannis. Hell, maybe even Curry for a little bit. Curry definitely. Curry and KD and stuff.
Believe it or not,
Tom Brady has been in all PlayStation platforms. Oh, that's crazy. That's tough.
What? I don't get that. What do you mean? No.
Well, basically saying Tom Brady was in the league before the original when the PlayStation 1 came out.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, that is crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
well, until a couple of years from now.
Yeah, until a couple of years from now. That is true. I mean, but they probably have. I mean, technically, because they're gonna have him in that Madden team and all that shit. So, like, he'll technically be there forever if you think about it.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, people just is what I mean. Getting old as a man doesn't really suck. You get more wiser. You know what I'm saying? More women like you because you're older. Because the secret CEO is a woman like older men. So.
Yeah, I heard a lot of young people coping about this, like saying shit like, "Oh, you old and shit and crusty and dusty and all that," right?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, look at Cam and Awesome Kid. No offense, Awesome Kid, but it's like y'all niggas got no money, y'all niggas got no careers, y'all niggas dumb as fuck, got no wisdom, y'all niggas live with your moms, y'all niggas like. You fucking, I mean, I can, like, your mom cooks your meals in the morning and at night and all that shit. Like, your dad probably drives you everywhere. Like, y'all can barely drive. I mean, what, like, y'all niggas, old heads, I'm just like, it's just like, you niggas are just not attractive to women because, by the way, unless you're like some kind of male model, right?
Yeah.
Like some kind of Adonis or some shit like that, which 99% of men aren't. So most of you niggas are not only physically repulsive to women, but you're also not useful in any way, right? Like how can a woman, like, apart from a little girl who's 19, 18 years old, who's with someone like Awesome Kid and the fucking Cam, okay, we understand that because they're the same age, but it's like if you're talking about women in their 20s, like they see you no differently than a 15-year-old, if we're being honest.
Facts.
Don't be like Kaiju. Well, Kaiju is different than Kaiju. Just Kaiju.
That's a different breed, but is what it is there. And speaking of LeBron's CEO, all this rumors about him getting traded and stuff like that. What's your thoughts on this? And do you think it's actually real that he will get traded or wants to be traded?
Listen, I just don't think anyone wants that contract.
Yep.
It's like what, 50 million or something?
50 mil
per. So it's like, okay, if you're an organization and you're building towards the future, LeBron is not in your plans. This is not.
No.
You can't. It's a year. LeBron is literally on a year-to-year situation.
Yep.
Like there is no 4-year deal with LeBron. That does not exist. Like LeBron is on a year-to-year deal. He'll decide when he wants to go. you can't build your future around that, and you can't take on that contract and give up picks and all that shit. So if I'm an organization, I don't want that. I mean, listen, like the only people I could see trying to maybe get that deal done is like the Clippers, because we see what the fuck they're about. Right. So that's about the only organization, and ironically, the team that Josh roots for. But apart from that, there is no serious team, RJ, that would take on that contract. Imagine, RJ, if let's say James Dolan woke up on the wrong side of the bed, right? He's like more retarded than he already is, and he's like, you know what? Let me sacrifice everything to bring on LeBron here because I want some kind of like, big media storm and all that shit. Like as a Knicks fan, you would be probably upset.
It depends on if, let's say, like we give up like Jalen Brunson or Cat, I'll be pissed, or like Josh Hart or some shit. Which that would
like that.
Like nah.
Like let's say you gave up like Josh Hart and a ton of picks or something, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe it would make sense because you guess you can have Cat and Braun and Jalen, but either way, if he what I'm trying to say is that most owners are looking towards the future. They want to get younger. They don't want someone who's like 40 something years old, and it's not that LeBron sucks. I don't think LeBron has ever sucked in his career.
No.
So it's not that. It's just that it's the unsustainability. It's like the unreliability. He's not gonna. You don't know if he's gonna be here in 3 years or not. So how are you supposed to build a squad around that?
Yeah, you can't at this point. You can't.
No, because if you bring on LeBron, because you're gonna bring on pieces and build a system around him to try and win a championship or something, right? You're gonna try to do that. You're gonna try to get people that are right for LeBron's type of system. But if LeBron's there for a year, then imagine you signed all these players and now they're all fucking worthless.
Yeah, you're bad. You're on bad contracts.
You're on bad contracts. So I know if I'm an organization, I want nothing to do with that. The Lakers hold on to him until he wants to retire, because first, like, there's no team that's going to want to take him on.
No.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Look at the chat.
Oh fuck, this guy. Yo, Cam, go away, dog. Please don't subscribe. Just go away, bro. Go away, dog. Also, because how you know I'm live?
Because he's subscribed, bro.
Please go away, bro. Let's go, please. Oh my gosh. Vasil, go ahead.
Yeah, but like I was saying, listen, LeBron's contract is unmovable. It doesn't matter if he's the GOAT or the second best player to ever played or whatever, you put him in top 5 at least. Like, there's no way, then like that doesn't matter anymore because that's in the past, right? So right now is the future. There's no team that's going to want to trade for him unless it's like the Clippers to sell merchandise and to put butts in because even though he's old, people are still going to want to see LeBron. So
yeah, especially his last years.
And his last year. So of course they're going to be like, oh, let me imagine someone who's a LeBron fan that never saw LeBron ever play, and they're like, okay, let me see LeBron game because he's going to leave. So that kind of shit generates a lot of money. So I could see a team doing it for that reason. But if you're building a serious long-term team, no, hell no. There's no way.
Absolutely not. And speaking of that, CEO, let's talk about Devin Booker signing a 2-year, $150 million guaranteed contract with the Suns. What's your thoughts on that, CEO?
A 2-year guaranteed contract with the Suns. Listen, I feel like the Suns are kind of like, well, we're in on book, but we're not really on book.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of feel like we don't want to get rid of him, but at the same time, listen, anyone, like, you can't be a Phoenix Suns fan and think that Book is the answer, because he's not. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Phoenix Suns are kind of like, shit. And by the way, it's not like they didn't try. They try to get all types of people, KD, CP3. Like, they went in hard to try to get pieces, Bradley Beal, right?
Yep.
They went in hard. They're just cursed at this point. But listen, with Book, bro, he can't, like, if you got all these pieces, K Prime, when he went to Phoenix, was he Prime KD, or he was close to Prime KD?
Yeah.
And then you get CP3, who when he played with the Suns was actually playing really good.
Yep.
You got all these people. Did they get? No, they didn't. I feel like they got someone else, but no. Either way, you got all these pieces. Like you rotated through all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Book is not the answer. If I'm the Phoenix Suns, I trade his ass.
Well, he's expected to sign. So he hasn't signed yet, but he's expected to sign. But I believe it. Listen, Phoenix, yeah, it's time to rebuild. It's time to hit the fucking reset button. You have your draft capital's trash. You could get, listen, if Mikal Bridges is going for damn near 5 first-round picks, Devin Booker should be at least worth 8. So y'all might as well just fucking reset.
Yeah.
Hey, hello. Hey, listen, CEO, Carmelo's kid. He's cooking up. If Carmelo's kid is any good, if Bryce is any good, why fucking not?
I mean, yeah, I agree with you, but listen, they try to rebuild with Book multiple times. They did it with CP3, with all these people. Like they did it at least 3 times. They overhauled the team 3 times for him.
Mm-hmm.
For him. Didn't work out 3 times. With Hall of Famers, mind you, Hall of Famers.
CP3, it was CP3, Book, and Ayton. That didn't get the job done. Then it was CP3, KD, Book, and Ayton. That didn't get the job done. You traded for Beal, you traded Ayton, CP3, and that didn't get the job done. Who's the consistent factor here? And you fired your coach on multiple occasions.
You know who CP3? I mean, not CP3. Book is kind of like he's kind of like the Paul George, right? Where it's kind of like. No matter, you're considered like an all-star, right?
Yeah, sure.
But you get Kawhi, you get Russell Westbrook, you get all these different pieces. We rehaul with you. You move teams, you rehaul, and it's you get Embiid, right? You get Maxey, you get. It never works out though, RJ, right? Like it never fucking works out. You know why? Because he's not the guy.
Yeah, and for all the people who don't understand this, because I think. I have a better or the same amount. He's the Dak Prescott of the NBA. How many fucking coaches and players you gonna put around Dak to realize he ain't the guy? It's the same thing with Book.
Right.
Like he'll put up his numbers. But what does that result in? They didn't even make the play-in last year, CEO.
Yeah, I agree.
So and you think him and Jalen Green are gonna do anything? The fuck out of here, bro. Me personally, I would have dumped his ass off and brought out Beal's contract because that dude sucks. Yeah, that's what they're gonna fucking do. Beal sucks. He stinks. I don't know why people bought into Beal. He's trash. He's always been fucking trash.
Yeah, Beal's always been crap. I remember when people were hyping up the John Wall Beal days.
Yeah, and that didn't fucking do anything. And speaking of that, CEO. Malik Beasley arrested for gambling on the court, CEO. And there's actually film evidence of when he's trying to get points. He's letting defenders blow past him, CEO. So it's been confirmed, or at least, there's a lot of speculation that he's been, betting on himself or trying to help parlays and stuff like that, CEO. What's your thoughts on that?
So basically, you said he's been betting on himself.
Yep.
To make extra money.
Yeah.
And that is illegal, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so it's funny to me because when it comes to these cases of corruption or these cases of betting or stuff like this, the league's always treat it way more seriously than if you beat your wife or some shit like that. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's okay, you beat up Becky, but okay, you're gonna get a game. But it's oh my God, Calvin Ridley, you betted? Okay, yeah, you get a year.
Yeah.
It just I never understood that personally. But listen, Malik Beasley, apparently they said he owes money to his dentist or his barber too.
So, no, I didn't hear about that, but I'll say
I got the report. Yeah, I saw it when I was looking up for the topics for the show. I saw that they said that apparently he owes money to his barbers and dentists, and so I'm assuming he's probably in financial trouble.
Yes.
Which, I mean, by the way, like, this is the same nigga that was dating fucking, what was that bitch's name? The wife of Scotty.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that woman, the fake ass Kardashian bitch.
She's dating Michael Jordan's son, right?
Yes. Yeah, that one. I think she dated Malik Beasley after that because she likes them young apparently. So
Yeah.
So this guy's a clown. I mean, obviously Larsa Pippen. Thank you, Josh. Josh would definitely know that. Yeah, Larsa Pippen. And by the way, this is a little bit off topic. I feel so bad for that kid's son. I mean, for that man, Scotty's son. That's so embarrassing. But
yeah, I think he's with the Memphis. He's getting clown.
No, it's just like, I can't imagine you doing that to your son. Like, he has to hate her. Like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah,
but as I was saying, like, when it comes to this nigga Malik Beasley, he's a fucking clown. We know he's a clown because of the Larsa Pippen shit. We know he's a clown, as you see now, because of the fucking betting shit. Like, the fact that he thought his ass wouldn't get caught. Like, come on, bro, really?
Facts.
And on top of that, you how the fuck do you owe money to a barber? How the fuck is that even possible?
Yeah, you get $1,000 fucking haircuts, my nigga. What the fuck?
It's like, do you have like a tab? Like, do you pay your barber like, oh, I'll cover you next time? And the barber's like, okay, yeah, because you're technically a celebrity athlete, so you know how celebrities get special treatment and shit.
Yeah. Facts.
So he's like, yeah, I'll cover you later. So how long he's been doing that for years or something? Like, goddamn, nigga, like that's I could maybe understand the dentist, maybe, because at least like dentist procedures cost thousands of dollars, but like, how much are you paying for haircuts, nigga?
Well, I mean, according to what's that dude's name? Jalen Rose, you should be paying your barber at least $100. So if he's doing that, he has a tab, that might fucking add up.
Oh my god! I mean, Malik. Well, first of all, I mean, y'all niggas like, what's the point? I mean, okay, unless you're doing like complex hair shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Josh, Seal's the one that said the tab thing, not me. You were saying facts to him.
No. So no, my thing is, right, RJ, that like, if you're getting a haircut, let's just say you get there's no, first of all, $100 haircut. Like, I could get that if they're doing like designs on your fucking head. You know how those people like get designs on their head? Like, I can understand because it takes time and shit. But if you're getting a basic ass haircut, bro, like, why are you paying $100? Like, I've never looked at Malik Beasley and said, God damn, that's a good haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
like if I look at Malik Beasley right now, this nigga, he looks like he don't get his hair cut, bro. Yeah. Like, the edges are all fucked up. Like, I mean,
basic ass nigga haircut. The fuck?
You got basic ass, like, you can get that shit. You can get that shit. You can get like a $15 haircut at Supercuts. Like, if like that's what it looks like. I'm not saying to do that, but I'm saying that it looks like that's where he goes, to Supercuts. So you pay a nigga hundreds of dollars apparently, because there's no way you owe a barber if you only get like $30 haircuts. There's no fucking way. So you pay. Apparently, you get your haircut every day for $100.
You have to.
And I'm assuming he probably comes over your crib.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Listen, bro, this dude's a clown. You're in the league. You got a $6 million salary, and you're in debt. How the fuck is that possible?
But you know what, CEO? Now, granted, Malik, I give 60% of this to Malik Beasley. You know how I give the 40% to?
Mm-hmm.
I give it to Jerry Jones. I give it to Robert Kraft. I give it to Roger Goodell. I give it to Adam Silver. I give it to Mark Cuban. I give it to Jeannie Buss. You know why? Because this shit would have never happened 10, 15 years ago when gambling was illegal. These leagues let gambling be. If these leagues said we're not letting gambling happen, we're playing the game to play the game, this shit wouldn't be fucking happening. Now, where gambling's legal and these leagues fucking love it, Adam Silver's on record CEO back in 2016 or 17, I love gambling. Now you have shit like this, and they're trying to nip it in the bud when they're the ones that open Pandora's box.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I'm looking at the number, right?
Yep.
The numbers for Malik, because I got the numbers now. But quick thing on what you said. I 100% agree with you. We've been against gambling in sports forever now. Yep. It's a ridiculous thing. Like, you're bringing, first of all, you're corrupting the game because there's no way you're going to get the masses to believe. Look how many allegations we've gotten that the NFL is rigged. Like, how many fucking allegations do we got? We never got those allegations before the whole massive with the, first of all, fuck DraftKings, corny ass ad, disgusting logo, FanDuel, like, fuck you niggas, fuck Dave Portnoy who simps for that shit. All right. Fuck all you people. Fuck you, Colin Cowherd. Fuck you, all you Shannon Sharps, pushing that disgusting gambling bullshit onto people. All right, it's disgusting. Now, as I was saying, listen, you can't. You're correct. You have to be held responsible for basically saying that we not only do we encourage gambling, not only do we promote it, but we also make sure to make it front center stage. Like, you can't watch a sports game without seeing something in DraftKings. Like, I think I just saw DraftKings logo on the fucking UFC, somewhere on the UFC. Like, it's disgusting. It's so you can't be that hypocritical. So it's okay. It's okay to poison your fans with excessive gambling because the majority of these niggas lose money. Everyone knows the house always wins. So it's just retarded. And if your fucking players do it, yes, it's corrupt. I agree with that. But at the same time, it's like, motherfucker, you're the one setting this shit up. You're encouraging it. You literally cultivated a culture full of degenerate gambling.
And Jason Whitlock brought up a good point, right? So Malik Beasley has a $6 million salary.
Yeah.
So say like he's on the Pistons, right? Say like Kate Cunningham's getting $105 million salary, right? That's his salary, right? Malik Beasley's gonna look at that and be like, damn, I'm getting 6, he's getting 105. I need to step my game up. And he's gonna do more activities to fucking try to get more money. We know how it fucking is. We know how men get with their fucking money.
Listen, let's go. Yeah, of course, I agree with you on that. But let's go over his numbers, right?
Yep.
Malik Beasley owed $8 million to debitors, had wages garnished by dentist. He got his wages garnished by a dentist.
Yep.
And this is prior to the gambling investigation. So, of course, we now know what caused him to gamble. It was desperation, right?
Yeah.
It was desperation. Now, Malik Beasley, according to the article, had $60 million in career earnings. Obviously, the dude is financially illiterate to be put in a position where you're given $60 million and you're in this position.
Yep.
So not only does he have a mismanagement with loans, but also the lawsuits, right? People that are calling for money. So he owes $650,000 to something called Hazan Sports Management for failure to repay a loan making against future marketing revenue. Okay. He owes $26,000, $827 to Cairo Cuts, a celebrity barber shop in Milwaukee. You owe $26,000 to a fucking barber, nigga?
Yeah, facts.
$21,000 to a historic building in Detroit. Okay, so he didn't pay his rent. So he owes $20,000, $21,000 for rent, and he owes $34,000 to a dentist in Minnesota.
Yeah, that will get you what a clown.
Niggas broke. Niggas broke.
Does he have any baby? Does he have any kids?
Hopefully not, but let me see.
You never know with these fucking clowns.
You know, it's crazy that let's see. I don't think so.
Okay, so I mean, at least he's responsible where he puts his dick at. How NBA players try to convince people five million isn't enough for a living is beyond hilarious.
Oh no, never mind. Yeah, he does. He has 2 children with a estranged wife. Oh yeah, remember? Oh, there we go. We forgot to mention this, right?
Yep.
He left his 27-year-old wife for Larsa Pippen. That's what he left, his children and his wife. He left his both. He got rid of his children and the mother of his children, so he can hook up with 40, damn near 50-year-old Larsa Pippen.
Well, I mean, now I'm assuming he's paying alimony and child support, so that's gonna eat up a lot of your fucking money.
And by the way, the girl that he left is way more attractive than Larsa Pippen.
So. You know, so like at the end of the day, bro. But you know what, Seal? This is what the NBA and all these leagues deserve. Like Jason Woodlock said, bro, he's gonna look at he's gonna look at all these NBA players making more money than him. He's like, damn, I want some. And also, he's just not responsible off the court. He's a clown. Like, but the league allowed this shit to happen. And Seal, it's just gonna be more and more of this, where players are gonna not try. They're like, dang, I have a parlay on this or that or whatever, and they're gonna start giving shit up.
No, yeah, I mean, listen, Malik Beasley's an idiot. Yeah. We should have saw this coming because of who leaves their young wife with children to go sleep with a glorified hooker, right? So now we established that. So this isn't like, oh, okay, this is out of nowhere. We know he's a retard, so we got that out the way. Listen, the league is hypocritical. We know that. I don't know. They're making way too much money off of places like DraftKings and all this shit. Who owns DraftKings? I want to see who owns DraftKings. I got a hunch who owns it. Let me see.
I have no idea.
If I had to guess what background they are, let me see. Okay, someone named Jason Robbins. Let's see something about this nigga. Let's see.
And just listen, at the end of the day, 21,000, they better be. I mean, yo, go look up Malik Beasley also, kid. He's not, like, his haircuts are the basics.
He must No, I agree. No, it's not even the basics. It looks like he doesn't get haircuts.
Yeah. I mean, NBA players never get haircuts during the season because they're locked in. So,
I mean, shit, like these motherfuckers.
But at the same time, it's like at the end of the day, we can get mad at Malik Beasley, sure, but it's the leagues letting these guys have the option of gambling. It was going to seep in sometime eventually.
Yeah.
Like, of course, Malik Beasley is a clown, but at the same time, Adam Silver and Roger Goodell and all these owners are just as big as clowns as Malik Beasley.
All right, so I just found out the owners of DraftKings.
You see, like Josh Roberts or some shit like that?
Yeah, well, all I gotta say is it's what you would think, RJ.
Jew?
Yeah.
Bro, why is everybody like shocked by this, bro? Like, why is everybody shocked by this? Come on, bro. Now, granted, that's not a name I would expect for that type of person, but still. Roberts, is that a Jewish name?
No, it wasn't Roberts. It was Kalish or something like that. I don't know. But
are you shocked to see? I mean, come on, bro. That's why it's legal now.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm tired of the degenerate gambling. First of all, RJ, like the only time I gamble is like personal bets, right? Like, oh, okay,
you and Brandon,
like me and Brandon, but I never go out and gamble on like, oh my god, let me put $5,000 on the fight tonight. Like, I don't do that shit. Like, that's stupid. Like, I make more money not touching gambling ever. Like, that's how I make more money in the long run. As long as I don't touch gambling, I won't ever go broke. Like, that's how from that perspective is how people should look at it. But no, let's take the dumbass masses. Let's feed them DraftKings bullshit. Let's get a woman with big ass tits to feed them like fucking predictions and shit, right? Like, nah, bro. Like, nah, I hate the whole gambling industry. It's degenerate. And I don't care how much they paid me. I wouldn't push that shit.
Yeah. I put a few bets here and there. I think I won $2,000 CEO one time. It was Deion Sanders' first year at Colorado. I think the over-under was they were only going to win 2 games, CEO, right? Yeah. So I'm like, I put down 500 to win 2,000. I won it the first three games they won. And then other than that, listen, at the end of the day, that was just like I'm not addicted to it. And at the same time, like I'm sorry, like people who gamble, it's just like, come on, dog. Like I can understand if you and your friend have a bet or some shit like that, but like just like why? And then you know what, CEO, right? The same people like fuck Malik Beasley, he's a clown, fuck him, he's ruined the game, and they're gonna fucking bet a parlay later today.
Like, listen, bro, you like the awesome kid said, my friend lost $5,000 because he bet on Indiana. So. Dumb. Like, if your friend took that $5,000 and bought some stocks with it and just let it sit on the market or invest in the S&P 500 or just bought gold with it or whatever the fuck, he would at least have $6,000 or $7,000 right now.
Hell, he just fucking saved it.
But yeah, he could have put in a low interest and probably got a few dollars off of that. That's better than losing $5,000 like
on a fucking basketball game.
On a basketball. This is what I'm talking about. It's like they take like the dumbest people, and at least like I could at least understand. Excuse me. I could at least understand. Well, let me take a drink. Hold on.
All right. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, this gambling's ruined sports. That's another reason why sports stink. Like, my gosh. And now that it's legal, it's going to be even more and more of this shit, guys. You're going to see more and more of this bullshit, dog. Because Vegas is a huge hand into the leagues.
Right, and like I was saying, right, they put their hands so that they push the propaganda to the masses.
Yeah.
And people like Awesome. I'm sorry, I'm assuming your friend's not rich, Awesome Kid.
No.
I'm assuming he's not a millionaire. And so because like I understand when people say, okay, I bet $10 on a parlay. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yes.
I don't care about that. Like that's not even McDonald's money. McDonald's is more expensive than that.
Facts.
Like no, he's not. Oh my God, bro. It's like that's that. You know what? Awesome. That's like that nigga's. That's like I can guarantee that's like considering Awesome Kid's like 18, so his friend's probably around that same age. You know, Awesome Kid, that's like at least half the year's salary for that nigga.
Yeah, it's a waste. Bro, you could have just saved that money and just worked. That would have been better plan than fucking wasting it on a basketball game. $5,000. That's tough. Shit. I would even spend fucking, I mean, at least 500. 500 is a lot, but shit, that's this nigga.
Awesome Kid. How old is your friend, by the way?
Yeah, how old is he? And while Awesome Kid says that, CEO, I know he thought Halliburton was going to pull it off. Well, shit, he must have been crying when he saw Halliburton go down. CEO, while Awesome Kid tells us how old he is, I know everybody, 19. Yeah,
Okay, so at 19, bro. Hold up.
My CEO gathered himself. He's 9. Bro, how do you, nigga? I wish I had $5,000 at 19. What the fuck? My nigga, like, what the fuck? This Cam sounds gay. Yeah, he is gay. Once I lose $100 on gambling, I'm done till my next paycheck. Fuck, what the fuck is $5K? You know what's crazy, RJCO? People that say the NFL and NBA is rigged with this gambling, things are going to give them more reason to believe that shit. Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. Because if you watch Malik, there's videos of Malik Beasley literally trying to get points and literally letting people go past them to get points to help his parlays. That's how big of a cornball this shit is. But once again, people, Malik Beasley's just a puppet. That's all he is. Focus on Adam Silver, focus on Roger Goodell and all these owners, Jerry Jones, James Dolan, who allow this shit. That's the problem.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And CEO, he said he's 19, so he's a clown.
So he either spent his mom's money, or he spent like half a year's salary at McDonald's or some shit like that. I like, listen, that's a sad thing. He could have he could have just, God damn it, bro. If you just put it in the stock market and just leave it there, or buy gold or do something like.
Stop. You have to send me a link to the stock thing, because I'm very interested in that. Yeah,
it's just like people need to, like, for example, NVIDIA. I know people don't know what NVIDIA is, but NVIDIA is like that's the company that manufactures the AI technology chips that people use to manufacture like all types of artificial intelligence, right? Mm-hmm. Microchips. They sell microchips. Like if you had NVIDIA stock like 2 years ago, and if that nigga put $5,000 in NVIDIA stock, he probably would have at least made like what, $750?
Yeah, I mean,
just by doing nothing. I mean, by literally just putting your money in the stock market, letting it sit there. So if not, you got to buy gold. I know gold's a very good investment, especially with how bad the currency is right now. He could have done, I mean, goddamn, he could have
saved his money, to be honest with you.
So he could have saved his money, right? I mean, I think saving money is good, but I prefer to just invest it into something.
Well, because, I'm saying for this scenario.
No, listen, bro, he could have bought a car. Yeah. He could have, I don't know, he could have done a lot of things with $5,000. I mean, honestly, Frank, shit, I'd rather donate my money to a charity than fucking wasted gambling. Like, that's so pathetic. I'm just being honest.
I bought the fucking new college football game for that shit. At least spend your money on something you're gonna use, nigga.
Right, or dude, like, god damn it, bro. I don't know. Just anything's better, RJ. Clothes.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, nigga, damn.
I don't even like I don't know. It's just like food. Make it your food budget. I just don't. Anything is better than you just gave a bunch of all that nigga did. All Awesome Kids Friend did is give a bunch of tiny hats money. That's all you did. Like that's all you fucking did, because you like.
Oh my gosh, this is why sports are dying. Like, we have this dumb shit. It's not going any, because now everybody's making money, so it's not going anywhere. No matter how much it fucks up the game. Listen,
no,
go ahead.
No, RJ, it's just like, yeah, it's made the game insufferable. It makes everything corrupt. To know, once you, and I hate to say this, but once you interject money into anything, why do you think our political system is ass? Because it has money. Because you have money in politics. You put money in sports, is ass now. Yep. You put money. You put anything that has to do with earning money, it's ass.
Video games.
You put anything. You inject any type of capital or non-competition into shit, it becomes absolute garbage. Like, DraftKings is practically a monopoly now, because I mean, FanDuel. I know FanDuel and these sites exist, but they're not that big in comparison to DraftKings. Yeah,
so DraftKings is fucking $1 billion fucking industry. And speaking of that, everybody was wanting me to talk about this, CEO, as we wrap up the basketball segments. Mike Brown is the new Knicks' head coach. CEO, you take your first crack at it before I do.
This is pathetic. This was if you're gonna get Mike Brown, you could have kept Thibs at that point. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, you hated Thibs so much that you didn't even give Mike Malone an interview, because he reminded you too much of Thibs. But you're gonna hire Mike Brown, who's done absolutely jack shit.
Well, CEO, he made a final, CEO, with LeBron James.
Oh my God. And this is why I said when you got someone like LeBron, bro, all the coaches get no credit. And I always keep saying that, and I will stand by that. Like if you coach LeBron, you get no credit. Period.
Unless Eric Spoelstra, at least he made it to 2 finals, so he beat the LeBron allegations. Everybody else, you're still a clown. Ty Lue, Mike Brown, clowns. And CEO, can I read you a report, CEO?
Yeah.
Mike Brown likes to work his team hard. I've been told they practice a lot. They would be a difference from Thibodeau because he did not practice a ton, especially during the regular season. So you basically got a black Mike Tomlin.
Wait. So you're telling me that we were criticizing Thibodeau for excessive play, or like pushing them to the brink, and then this nigga comes in and says, "No, that wasn't hard enough. Let me push them even harder than that."
Basically.
All right, prepare for a lot of injuries then.
Yeah, like we didn't have a lot before. CEO, listen, I've been on record, right? I don't. Thibs being fired, I agree with that. But at the same time, right? Mike Malone was right there. You're an offensive team now who's at this. I don't even fucking know. Like I'm so tired of this shit. It's like, I mean, it's
the only thing more infuriating right now is another New York team in a different sport.
Yeah, it's beyond ridiculous. I mean, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. But at the end of the day, it's like, so you didn't. Well, time out. So if the reports, and now granted, I didn't see reports of that. That's what Brandon's saying. Brandon will be on the pod next week, and we can ask him. So if the Knicks are if Mike Malone reminds the Knicks of Thibs too much, why the fuck did we get Mike Brown, who's works the team way harder?
I have no idea. I guess it's I think that's their excuse for maybe they don't like Mike Malone.
And they didn't like Thibs, apparently. So, is what it is there. And CEO, we're going to move on to some football talk, CEO.
Right.
Let's start off with the trades. Jalen Ramsey to the Steelers, to the division rival of you guys. What's your thoughts on this?
Stupid. It's stupid.
Whose part? Miami or Pittsburgh?
I think both, but particularly the Steelers.
Okay.
But you traded Minkah Fitzpatrick for Jalen Ramsey. How did you get better? This is a lateral move at best.
Yeah.
Because Minkah Fitzpatrick is one of the better safeties in the league.
Yeah.
And Jalen Ramsey's, I guess you could say he's one of the better corners in the league, but he's washed.
Yeah, he's on the decline.
He's on the decline. It's kind of like, I feel like they did this because the Ravens got Alexander, but the Ravens got Alexander on a cheap-ass deal and they gave him nothing.
Yeah, you got him.
You niggas got Jalen Ramsey, who you can arguably say at this point is probably, if you take healthy to healthy, you probably take Alexander over Jalen at this point, if I'm being honest. And you traded Minkah Fitzpatrick. This is a lateral. At best, it's a lateral move. At worst, it's a slight downgrade in the secondary. Like, who are you going to rely on? Deshaun Elliott? Fuck out of here, nigga. What? And
I mean, you already had Joey Porter and Darius Slay. I mean, now you got all these guys. I mean, it looks good on paper. They're all big names. But at the same time, it's like
Slay's washed.
Slay's washed, but as the number 2 or 3, he could probably be serviceable. Jalen Ramsey at this point as a 2 or 3, because Joey Porter is the number 1 because he's younger. So, like,
and by the way, Joey Porter's not that great either, if we're being honest.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know if this is.
I mean, it's just. So let me get this straight. You traded a 28 because Minkah's still in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
You traded a 28-year safety, a 28-year-old safety.
No.
For a soon-to-be 31-year-old cornerback. What are you doing?
Cam says, of course a Raven fan's hating on us. Shut your ass up.
Okay, first of all, you little I'm not even sure what to call you because you're definitely not black, and you're definitely not. I guess we can classify you as Mexican, right?
Yeah.
You know, I guess we can. I mean, that's the best way to classify you because the whites don't like you, the blacks don't claim you. The only people that would accept you are probably, burrito flipping, lawn cutting, fucking border crossing assholes. That's probably the only people that would accept you, Cam. Okay. So when I'm out here giving proper analysis of the situation, because unlike you, I'm actually, objective, RJ, when it comes to sports, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm objective. We look at things objectively, but no, here comes this little I don't even know what to call this thing. I mean, or some kind of
how about fag?
Okay, yeah, this little faggot, right? Coming here to our territory, all right, making it gayer, all right, and you're out here criticizing our analysis when we're trying to have a intelligent conversation, which is something you and apparently Awesome Kid have never had in your fucking lives. Okay, so just sit there, listen to what we have to say, all right, and learn something, all right, you dumbass. Let me. I was about to say something that I shouldn't, but go ahead, Arj.
Cam, Awesome Kid. This is the guy. Once again, Awesome Kid. I want to remind you, this is the guy you want us to give us a chance to have a real conversation. We're being unbiased. First of all, Cam's so irrelevant to me. I honestly forgot he was a Steelers fan. That's number one. Number two, correct me if I'm wrong. CEO, they live in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How the fuck are you a Steeler fan in fucking Seattle? That's number two. And number three, at the same time, Cam, are you even old enough to remember prime Jalen Ramsey? I was watching Jalen Ramsey when he was at Florida State. My nigga, Jalen Ramsey is nowhere near the same player that he once was. Is he a good number 2 or number 3? Sure. But to give up Mika Fitzpatrick for this shit? Are you out of your fucking mind? The fuck out of here, bro.
To make sense for most of the fan base, consistent fags. Get on Kid is the only cool Steelers fan I know. Listen,
yeah,
first of all, to get at the story, what RJ is trying to say is Cam is a bandwagon, which is true. He's a bandwagon. You don't come when he was on the Jag. Yeah, I mean, listen, when I don't know, RJ, I feel like this little faggot is kind of drawn to you for some reason.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Stay the fuck away from me.
He reminds me. He was that nigga that was obsessed with you. That I forgot his name, but
yeah, I remember who you're talking
about. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that's that. This is the new version of that.
Okay, all right. See, I'm trying to do some math. So Cam's 19, right?
Yeah.
The year that the Steelers, ironically,
yeah, what's good, Taj?
What's up, Taj? Okay, so Void. Yeah, that's that nigga's name. Void. That fucking ski. You know what? That might be him, CEO. He's fucking wannabe black, has ski mask. That could be fucking him. Yo, also kid, is this Void?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me because, listen, at the end of the day, bro, Cam, it's like Cam can't get enough of RJ, bro. Like Cam sits there at night at 1 o'clock thinking about RJ's face. He's like, God damn, I gotta find an excuse to talk about RJ's face.
He fucking text me at 1 o'clock.
Like, oh, you ugly nigga.
I'm trying to do something. I don't know why this is okay. So I gotta do some math here, CEO. Right? So he says he remembers. Hold on. Also, kid, we're giving him a chance, right? So Cam's 19, right?
Yeah.
So he would have been okay. So he was born in what? 2000 and what year was also kid born? 2006.
2000. Yeah, 6.
Okay, so no, 2007. 2007. Nigga, you were 10 years old when Jalen Ramsey was on the Jags. You don't remember shit.
No, he doesn't.
Like, my nigga, you don't remember prime Ramsey. What you see of Ramsey now is nowhere near what he used to be. Like, is he? He's probably in the lower top 10 of corners. At one point, he was number 1.
Yeah, he was locked down.
Like, you don't remember shit. And ironically enough, he was on the team that beat your team in the playoffs. The last time you guys won a playoff game, by the way.
Damn, it was that long ago? Damn.
Yeah, like, at the end of the day, bro, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You don't remember shit, my nigga. Nigga, we lost him in the playoffs during the team. I remember that. You don't remember shit. You were 10. Listen, I'm going to say it before I'm going to say it again, right? It's the same thing with Brandon. All these guys who said, I was watching football at 5. No, the fuck you weren't.
No.
You don't. No fucking kid is sitting there watching football, comprehending football.
No.
Like, kids, like, I don't know why, like, there's such, like, a pride thing with, like, guys being like, I was watching football in 2007 when I was 7. No, you weren't. You were watching. There's no shame in saying you were watching cartoons. I didn't start watching football until, like, what, 2011, 2012? 2011. That's when the Giants won the Super Bowl. Like, there's no, like, when you're a preteen, that's when you get more into sports. Nigga, you were 10. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I mean, this is the same nigga that lies about being a punter. What makes you think he wouldn't lie about this?
Yeah, that doesn't fucking shock me. So it is what it is. Lateral move. Mika, you try to get out of Miami, but they end up coming back for you. So, man, what the fuck is Miami even doing? Like,
I don't know. They're all over the place. Like Miami's in a position, RJ, where they should blow everything up and trade everything, but they're not doing that. They're keeping a concussed quarterback. They're overpaying defensive pieces that don't belong there. They're paying a aging problematic wide receiver. Jalen Waddle has digressed. I mean, holy shit! Like, there's nothing.
Their head coach's ass too.
Their head coach's ass. Like, they're all trying to keep it together. I don't know what they're doing out there, but the owner is fucking shit up. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, he's a fucking clown. And speaking of more trade, CEO, De'Aaron Waller, speaking of Miami again, Miami traded, what was the trade details, CEO? But basically, De'Aaron Waller came out of retirement and he's gotten traded to the Dolphins, CEO. Your thoughts?
I mean, it's a good trade for the Giants. I don't care if they got like a 7th round pick, if they got something for him.
Yeah.
So I guess congratulations, Sean, even though you're a fucking mess. But okay, RJ, this is good for the Giants because they got something random out of something that they thought was done. So
yeah,
good for them. As for the Dolphins, like, again, like, what are you doing? You're not competing with Tua. You're not competing with the corpse of Tyreek Hill. You're not competing with Mike McDaniels as your head coach. You're not competing with this sorry ass defense. You're not competing with this horrible special teams, bro. Like, blow it up and fire people, nigga. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't fucking know. Yo, you could still trade Tyreek Hill. Like, he still has some value. Get rid of him.
Yeah, the time to get rid of Hill was last year. Get rid of him.
Hell, I would trade Waddle at this fucking point. Get something out of him.
Waddle. Yeah, listen, bro. I'd blow everything up. Tua's up for sale. Waddle's up for sale.
Tyreek's up for sale.
Anybody that's not a rookie or second-year player is up for sale.
Is that Bradley dude still there too?
Yeah,
Bradley. He's up for sale too. Did they cut Raheem Mostert?
I think they did.
Mika's up for sale too. If anybody wants his ass.
Mika, yeah, Micah Parsons. I mean, I think his name is Mika or Micah. I have no idea, but
I think it's Micah because he has a K in his name.
Well, Fitzpatrick is up for sale.
He's up for sale again. Like,
and by the way, Fitzpatrick has some value because he's 28. He's one of the better safeties in the league. Get rid of him.
Yeah, like, at the end of the day, get some draft picks, get some draft capital, tank next year, and get the first overall pick, and then just get like, you could literally blow it up right now. Get a new coach as well too. Like, blow it the fuck up. Like, I don't fucking. You know what's crazy, right? I remember the whole tank for Tua shit, and you see how this shit's working out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember tank for Tua. Yeah. No.
Yeah, we see how that shit's working out. And speaking of that, CEO, Antonio Brown arrested for attempted murder and left the country to flee to the Middle East.
Yeah, so Antonio Brown's been charged with attempted murder, and he left the country and fled to the Middle East.
Riding bikes.
He's currently on the I don't know what they say. He's currently on the run, or
he's on the run.
He's on the But listen, and you know what the funny thing about this whole situation with Antonio Brown is just he's on Twitter every day, just tweeting like nothing happened. Like like cracker of the day. Like, it's just like he got an attempted murder charge. He leaves the country to go to the Middle East, and he's just acting like nothing happened. Everything's cool. Is this a classic case of CTE, RJ, or is this just Antonio Brown being Antonio Brown?
It has to be Antonio Brown. First of all, I'm not saying Antonio Brown doesn't have CTE, but if you know anything about Antonio Brown, coming out of college, he's always had trouble. He's had trouble growing up and stuff like that. It didn't really start happening until later in his NFL career. But even that, or he could just be a troll. He could just be controlling this. But people think I'm crazy. I might as well buy into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it is fucking hilarious how this guy.
No, I mean, just like, just randomly left the country. I mean, like Antonio Brown, man, what a waste of career, bro.
I wouldn't say waste. He's not going to go to the Hall of Fame. I know that for a fact.
No, he's not. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a waste. I mean,
not because he's not deserving of it, just off the simple fact that he is way too out there.
Yeah, he's way too out there. Yeah, like, I mean, they didn't want to. They were going to put him off in the Hall of Fame just for the taking off his shirt and leaving the stadium. Like, now he has an attempted murder charge and fled the country to go to the Middle East. Like, the fuck kind of shit is that? Like,
yeah, you can't even fucking do that. They didn't. Yeah, man. Like, AB, man. Good luck, bro. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
CEO. Now, I know this rant for both of us is probably going to be, not late, but like kind of like, why are you guys doing this? But listen, the Yankees are so fucking inconsistent. It's not even funny. It's a shame what happened on the 4th of July. It's America's Day, and the Yankees lose to the shit team and the shittier team in New York. It's why the fuck?
Bro,
Aaron Boone's still employed at this point.
We're losing to the likes of the Blue Jays. We're getting smacked around by the Blue Jays. We're getting smacked around by the Mets.
The Red Sox.
This is an embarrassment, bro. I mean, this team is embarrassing. It's like all this because you couldn't let go of Aaron Boone. Like this, even if you couldn't retain Soto, that's fine. Just get rid of Boone and give us some hope or something to look forward to. But no, you give us the exact same team minus Soto and ran by fucking an incompetent manager. And we got to sit here and just watch peasant teams like the Mets and the Blue Jays have their way.
Yep. I don't even it's a joke how much this guy, I don't fucking know, man. Aaron Boone is literally a clown. But how, CEO, the legend himself, Derek Jeter, rips Aaron Boone on a consistent basis. You would think Derek Jeter holds some weight with the fucking organization. No, they just ignore him and say, we're going to keep Aaron Boone because we like him. You know why they're doing this, right? It's because I think they fired Joe Girardi as their fucking manager when we won the 2009 championship. Right. I guess he pissed off ownership. They hired Aaron Boone because he won us that series back in 2002 against the Red Sox. And you know how the Yankees, they're kind of like the Steelers where they're loyal to their team and all that other shit. And that's the only reason why he's here. Like, Like, bro, it's been fucking years with this guy. I don't give a fuck if he's made a World Series. It's been fucking years. This guy is a clown. He's a clown. Like, my gosh. Like, I can't stand this shit, dog. I hate him worse than Phibbs.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I'm looking something up right now. Aaron Boone has been our manager since what? 20. Well, why is it not saying? As a player and as a manager since 2018, CEO. What have we done since 2018? So 2018 to 2025, what is that, a 7-year stretch, CEO?
Yeah.
He has done absolutely fucking nothing. You have Juan Soto and Aaron Judge done nothing. You have done nothing.
Nothing.
Why is he still here? Is it really because he made the World Series last year?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, my gosh. I gotta look something up too because this is a disgrace. So we're second in our division right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
MLB standings. We are second. We are 3 games below the Blue Jays. We are tied with the Rays right now, CEO.
Yeah, I could see it slipping a third, to be honest.
Like, bro, this is a joke. Like, this is the fucking Yankees we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. The Tigers have 57 wins. And we're at 49. Like, bro, this is a fucking joke, dog. This is a fucking joke. We're on a see, our current record right now in the last 10 games is 3-7.
Yeah.
Like, this is a fucking joke. Like, my gosh.
Like, because our division is pretty weak.
Yeah.
So, if we were in a tougher division, it'd look a lot worse.
I was betting on y'all to lose the World Series last year. Well, Cam, talking about Cam, you watch baseball? I didn't think you were smart enough to watch baseball.
Yeah, me neither.
Looks if you feel like a dweeb, just remember you're not the Yankees. Yeah, facts, Cam. Fuck you. But like at least you know, like, oh my gosh, like that. Are we even getting past the second round this year, CEO?
I have no idea. I mean, I have no faith in the Yankees anymore. Until we get a new manager, it's gonna be the same old. Like, you're gonna get decent regular season, but not great. And then, let's just be honest, Judge is gonna fuck it up in the playoffs as he normally does.
Also, I don't know. I talked about this with Brandon. I don't think I talked about this with you. It annoys me how Yankee fans, so I guess Aaron Judge is about to have another 50, 60 home runs, whatever, be top 5 in MVP. And I always say to Yankee fans, that's cool. Can you do this in fucking November? Yeah. And Yankee fans are like, well, you got to appreciate what he's doing now. No, he's been doing this for the last 10 fucking years. I don't give a fuck about him hitting 60, 50 home runs. I don't care. Do it when it matters. You've been on the team since what, 2017, 2018? So it's almost 8-9 seasons, CEO. Like, this guy's consistently hasn't done anything. Like, my gosh. Mets, I picked them last week. Oh, Cam, you're a fag, so either way. Yeah, that's a fact, Cam. Yeah, that's a fact. Like, shut the fuck up, Cam.
RJ, you don't see Cam is begging you for you to take him under your wing.
Absolutely not. I'm not taking shit under my wing.
Like, he was begging you, bro. He's like, I didn't get RJ's attention. 1 o'clock text. Come on, bro.
Nah, bro. Fuck Cam. Maybe he wants you to take him under. He has you as his profile pic, CEO. So maybe he wants you to take. Maybe he wants what you did to Awesome Kid to happen to him.
Nah, but the difference is Awesome Kid. When we knew Awesome Kid, like, Awesome Kid was a brat. But he was very mild. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like when you have a puppy, right?
You say he's very mild. What the hell does that mean?
No, it's kind of like when you have a puppy, right?
Okay.
Like, they're younger, they're more trainable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cam is like in dog years, like, he's a stray dog. He's like 9 years old as a dog. Like, how much we can't teach this nigga nothing. Like, he's just out here taking leaks on the fucking floor, taking a shit in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't. I mean, how does this work with them?
And well, Brandon, since he's a Mets fan, you could take him under your wing. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Boom, bada boom, bada bing. But it is like I could not watch this Mets. Like after what we did on 4th, it's 4th of July. I'm just sitting back chilling. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go out or anything like that. But by the way, MLB. Okay, just a side rant. Why the fuck was this game on at 2:30? MLB, like you are the main attraction now. Basketball, football are over. College football is over. College basketball over. Why the fuck are you having a fucking game at 2:30? The Mets and the Yankees at 2:30. That is at least make it for 6 o'clock. At 2:30, people are out fucking celebrating 4th of July.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So that's besides the point. Like I'm watching that game and I'm like, my nigga, like, boom, can you do something about the pitching, dog? We spent like fucking millions on our pitching. You have the same guy out there.
Yeah, I mean,
rotations suck.
Yeah, the thing is, ever since Cole left, I mean, via injury, that's been a big hole. It's been a big hole.
Okay, I get that, but it's like it's not even like that. It's like, bro, I'm watching the game and I'm like, bro, why are we just like the Mets know exactly what we're doing. Yep. Every team knows exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, predictable as fuck.
Bro, do something different. Like at some point, like when are we gonna fire this guy? When?
Hey, this is exactly how Steelers fans feel about Tomlin. To be honest with you, it's kind of like.
I mean, well, at least Tomlin won a fucking ring. Shit, we ain't do shit with Boom.
Yeah, but it's like, oh well, you got to the World Series. That's good enough for you to keep your job. So.
I mean, my nigga, like, bro, at least Tomlin and John Harbaugh won something. So it's like, okay, at least you won. Like, you still need to go, but at least you won. I don't think any Yankee fan likes Boom.
No, I don't. I don't think so.
Yeah, fuck. Hold on, Apex Jack. Look, nigga, who's your team, bitch?
Sox.
The Red Sox?
Yep.
Get the fuck. You traded your best player. Get the fuck out of here. You traded your best player just to be 4th in the division with 46 and 45 wins. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, imagine that. Like, you traded your best player after beating the Yankees as well, too, just to fucking be 4th in the division. You guys are going to miss the playoffs once again. You guys are gay. Like, Cam and Apex Jacks, you guys are gay. Go in the corner, make out with each other. Get the fuck out of here, all right? You guys can, both your teams can win the next 10 World Series and you'll still be 10 below the Yankees. Just saying.
Yeah, that's crazy when you think about it.
And fucking peasant ass fucking teams, though. Fuck the Yankees. Hey, yo, Cam, do you know anything about baseball?
He doesn't.
You traded Soto, so what's your point? Actually, no, we didn't trade Soto. We traded for Soto. He left as a free agent. Get your fucking facts straight, retard. And you can't even spell Soto's name right. What's up, RJ CEO and Go Brewers? Like, you're a Brewers fan?
I have no feelings against the Brewers.
Yeah, he is in Milwaukee, so that makes fucking sense. It is what it is there, but Yankees, it's July, so I'm not really tripping. It's just like it's very CEO. It's 4th of July. All the eyes are on us, and we lose to a bum ass team like the fucking Mets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hate Mets fans, bro. This is fucking corny, bro.
I don't like the Mets. I told you, I never liked the Mets. They were like, ever since. I'll always hit the Red Sox number 1. Number 2 and 3 is between Houston and the Mets, but number 2 solidified the Mets, especially after fucking getting Soto. They will not shut the fuck up at all.
I mean, listen, I hate the Sox, but it's like the Mets are close. The Mets are close.
Yeah. Sox fans are horrible. But I mean, Mets are gay, and I will never root for them. I don't give a fuck if they're in New York. Like, fuck the Mets. They're beyond.
Nah, like I said, that whole like East Coast bullshit, yeah, don't work.
I told you it was stupid when you were doing it, and stupid now. Unless it's like an America thing, it's like, well, even though America, it's pretty gay now. It's like if we're versing Canada, it's okay, fine.
It's pretty gay now. Shit.
Yeah, America's very fucking gay now. In the most literal and figurative way. But if we're versing Canada, okay, I'll root for America. Fine, sure. You know, that's our country. That's our boys. Fine. Anything else, I don't give a fuck. I don't want the Mets to win. I don't want to hear, like, can you imagine, CEO, a bunch of Brandons on X?
No. Nah,
Like,
man, nah. I mean, yeah, listen, I'd rather if we don't win shit, I'd rather like irrelevant teams win, like, you know, like the fucking, no offense, but like the Brewers and shit like that, you know. It's like, you know, teams that we got no beef with.
Yeah, like, hell, even our division, if the Tigers win, like, who gives a fuck about Detroit? Like come on, man, y'all can fucking win. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, like
that shit. Hell, the Dodgers. I mean, LA's all the way over there.
Oh, no, I'm just laughing at the fact that Cam said I can vote now. And that reminded me about how we always talk about IQ and voting.
Yo, you, CEO and RJ, how does the Red Sox dick taste? That's very gay. And number two, bro, it doesn't matter. Like, bro, Apex, you're fourth in the division. I got no team, but as recent, the Cubs have been pretty damn fun to watch. Don't join the Cubs, random editor. That's like a fucking... It took them like 106 or 7 years to win a World Series, and they ain't doing shit now.
Yeah, even though I have no feeling towards the Cubs.
Yeah, I have no feeling towards it. Pete Armstrong is good. Yeah, he's definitely good. But it's just random editor, whoever you pick, just don't pick the Mets, don't pick the Red Sox. Apex Jack is cooking you right now.
You know what's funny? It wasn't Cam jacking off that other nigga, the other stream. What was his name?
Playoff SGA,
yeah, playoff. Now he's jacking off Apex.
We won in 2018, 2009. Bro, no one gives a fuck. Does anybody talk about 2018?
Bro, I don't even remember 2018. Like, the
Facts.
No, it's just...
Bro, can we just keep it real, CEO?
Yeah.
The Red Sox and Mets are only relevant because they're quote-unquote rivals to us.
Right, even though the Mets are not rivals in terms of, like, nowhere near championships.
Yeah, and the Red Sox, you got, like, when you talk about the Red Sox, you have to bring up the fucking Yankees. When you talk about the Yankees, you have to bring up the fucking... You don't have to bring up the Red Sox. What about Tampa? Najee. First of all, Najee, well, Najee, now that you're back, I guess... Well, we have Cam and Apex in here. So, what about Tampa? Tampa. The Rays are third in the division. Tampa is whatever. It is what it is. Nobody cares about that French fry ring Jack. Who the fuck is the French fry ring Jack?
Who?
Master just said no one cares about that French fries rings Jack. He's talking about the Boston Red Sox World Series win.
Oh. Yeah, it's just I didn't even know. To be honest with you, I didn't even know they won in 2018.
I remember that series. I was rooting so hard for them. Fucking, I think they beat the Dodgers. Ironically enough. Nah, I wouldn't be a Cubs fan. They've been poverty every other year. I paid attention to baseball. Yeah, it's a fact. If Tampa wins tomorrow, Yankees will be third.
You know what's surprising? The amount of baseball talk that's happening more recently. Haven't you noticed that?
Well, I mean, there's nothing on TV.
No. I mean, yeah, there's nothing on TV, but even back then, no one would be talking about fucking baseball, right?
I told you that pitch clock thing. That's a big W by MLB. That pitch clock, it's making young kids, get more into baseball.
Yeah. I mean, no. The thing is, like, a few years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we wouldn't even be talking about baseball, and no one, and unless the chat would just be like, you know how we talk about UFC and the chat just randomly starts talking about something else?
Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing that would happen with baseball, but now people are actually asking questions about baseball and shit like that. So, very interesting shift. It looks like the MLB is doing something right.
Yeah, facts. But still, have you seen Fist's video about Jackson Dart? He's hyping him up, calling Jackson Dart Darth Vader. I hope that's not happening.
That's how I know that nigga is gonna be ass.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Fish out to Fish, OG, but at the same time, come on, man. Jackson Dart, come on, bro. They traded, I think CEO put it up perfectly. They traded up in the first round to take a 5th rounder.
Yeah.
Even Cam saying Jackson Dart's ass. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson Dart is fucking ass. The only person that might be more ass is Will Howard.
Yeah, he got taken in the 6th. At least Will Howard, you know. At least he got taken properly. Like, fucking
yeah,
Jackson,
that is true.
Come on, man. Yeah, why were you guys beefing with him? Beefing with who in 2021? Go ahead.
When there's nothing else to watch, anything is interesting if I pay enough attention. No, I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that if I had nothing to watch, I'd just start doing stuff.
Yeah, I would go outside and take a walk.
Like, I wouldn't sit
not
here
talking about hockey.
No, that's what I said. That's a perfect example, actually. If I have nothing to do, I mean, first of all, there's never nothing to do. There's always something to do. You just got to think hard enough. But apart from that, if theoretically there was nothing to do, nigga, I'd just go to sleep.
Yeah, it's better than fucking watching hockey. I'll say that.
Fuck out of here with that hockey shit, nigga.
Anybody in the chat? Did anybody order college football? It's out right now. To be honest with you, college football.
Are you getting it?
Thursday I'll be able to play it. I didn't do the. What was it? I'm not spending fucking $100 to play it 3 days early. You got me fucked up. I was waiting till Thursday to fucking get that shit. Got me fucked up.
No, I'm assuming the only people that pay for that are like people that make videos on the game.
Yeah. I'll just play it Thursday. See, I mean, I'm playing it offline anyways because that's where I have the most fun. That you can. I hope they didn't fuck up the high school thing because in the old NCAA games, you were able to create your own high school and everything like that with the colors and stuff. I hope that's the same thing for this, which EA.
Cam, finally, you said something that's intelligent.
Who? Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apex said, don't disrespect hockey like that. Bro, Apex, you should know hockey's trash when Brandon likes it and Cam's saying it's ass.
Yeah. Listen. I mean, yeah, but listen, by the way, Brandon doesn't like it. He fake likes it. No,
we're making him. No, we're staying on business with that CEO because this asshole made us argue that for 30 minutes about that fucking dumb shit.
Okay, that's Apex. That's actually a smart thing you said right there.
Well, Cam is retarded. Okay, Cam and Apex, they're fighting for the last place.
Yeah, stop jacking each other off and get to fight.
Yeah. See my comment. Okay, Fish? Y'all were beefing with him about Mike. Y'all were beefing with him about Mike. Then he betrayed y'all. Apex, Master J, that was so fucking long ago. Who gives a fuck?
I don't even remember the details.
Yeah, who cares? You're able to create your own high school team colors based off location, affects colleges in your area. They did it pretty good from what I've seen. Okay. I like that. And granted, I didn't spend $100 to fucking play it tomorrow, later today. You got me fucked up. But and CEO, and by the way, bro, guys, Gears of War is coming out next month, and Mafia's coming out the 8th. So
finally, bro. Like, I've been waiting for that game up.
Now, granted, I'm not saying it's gonna be bad, but I wasn't really. The trailer was all right. Really wasn't that hype of it. I'm hoping it's not a bust.
Yeah, trailers are sometimes deceiving. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm still gonna get it. No question about it.
Yeah, listen, I enjoyed all 3 Mafia games. So I know people didn't like the third one, but the third one I did like the open world aspect. So
yeah, I love that. I love that game. You know what I'm saying? We got Gears of War coming out for the PlayStation remaster. I can't wait to fucking play that shit. You know what I'm saying? College CEO, right? So it's been announced that college basketball is coming back, CEO, in 2028. What do you think will come out first, CEO? GTA or college basketball?
All right. First of all, before I answer that, obviously, college basketball. But why no one asked for a college basketball game? Like, well, what are they doing?
Well, some people have. Ever since
But
college football.
nigga, we barely watch college basketball as it is, bro. The fact that women's basketball is more
Well, women's basketball's
popular.
gonna be in it.
Nah, listen. I don't. I mean, good. I mean, I have no problem with them. It's EA, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna buy it anyway, so I don't want to care.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Frostbite engine, but if it has good storylines and stuff like that, I have no problem playing it offline. I wish the Ignite engine. Hold on, time out. Make it with the Unreal. I just found out EA has rights to the Unreal engine. Use the Unreal engine. Like, please use that shit. Man, y'all lucky that the All-Star break is coming up, because if that was the case, you niggas would be down so bad. Yo, Rozier, bro, you're a Boston Red Sox fan. Please shut the fuck up.
Yo, facts.
Is
God of War any good?
It used to be. I don't know about now. I haven't played that game.
Listen, go play. You're gonna like it.
You said what?
I told him to go play. He's gonna like it. I mean, if he's talking about like all of God of War, then he has a lot catching up to do, bro. So just start with one and continue up.
Can you wear your mom's bra, corny ass? Oh, yo, we got Apex, and it was always fun watching the peasants go at it. See, yo.
Yeah, facts. And I love that the fact that Apex turned on Cam. You know what? Apex turned on Cam because of fucking hockey. He was defending the honor of hockey.
Yeah, and yo, Cam, where you at, bro? Go at Apex. You know what I'm saying? That's
Apex.
That's
Hey, by the way, Apex, no way you can't be black and defending the honor of hockey, bro. I'm just letting you know that.
I can't even name one fucking I can't even name one. Is there any black hockey players, or is this a bunch of Canadians?
I'm pretty sure there has to be some black hockey players.
Is your Astrobot any good? I never played it. I'm assuming it's good. I don't know. That game comes with the PlayStation. I never thought about buying it.
I mean, hockey does got a lit horn, so.
Lit horns.
I don't know what that is. Oh, you talking about the nigga? Shut the fuck up.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I remember he said, "Oh, I like the way the horns look in hockey, like the fucking penalty, the sirens."
Nigga, that's in every sport. What the fuck? Tilo adversity. What? Is this the black player, nigga? Please.
Wait. No, Astrobot's a good game, man.
Oh.
Hello, who the fuck is that?
I have no idea who the fuck
I'm assuming that's the black. That nigga must be African or some shit.
Yeah, it has to be. Apex sounds like someone who watches Love Island Gay Boy. Yeah. What the fuck's up with the Love Island? Like, what is going on with that shit?
Nigga, didn't we warn you about talking other languages?
Whoa, did you look them up?
Yeah, it was Spanish.
Rozier, do you speak Spanish in real life? I heard Astrobot won Game of the Year. Astrobot won Game of the Year?
I mean, it's a good game.
But Game of the Year worthy?
I mean, it's a good game. I mean, have you ever played it? I mean, sat down and played it?
No, but I mean, like, come on, bro.
Listen, Arthur. I mean, by the way, apart from, like, who should have won Game of the Year? Gay Night?
That would have been more deserving than fucking that shit.
No, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Astrobot is way more masculine than Gay Night.
Astrobot. Yeah, okay, bro. The fuck out of here. At least in Fortnite, you can kill people. What the fuck can you do in Astrobot?
You can kill people with hot dog shaped guns. Fuck out of here, nigga.
And your Astrobot's a fucking robot flying around in rain.
Yeah, that's more realistic. Look at the technology we have nowadays.
The fuck out of here.
Cam
came back to me when you make sense, and you probably love your getting hit from the back. What? Just search it up, Astrobot RJ. I have Astrobot on my PlayStation.
Yeah, I think it comes with it.
Yeah, it comes with. It came with my PlayStation at least.
Well, it's a very good game. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Mario, but it's a good game, bro. It's better than fucking Gay Night. Tell you that much.
It might be, but Fortnite's still better than fucking Elden Ring. I'll say that.
Elden Ring is one of so many awards that would make Fortnite's head spin. All right.
Fortnite said generation. Fortnite's generational. I didn't fucking give a fuck about Elden Ring. Come on.
Apex Pack.
Looks like someone that stalks girls at a woman's section.
You know, Cam, you're kind of bad at roasting. I think that's why he doesn't want to hop on the mic.
Didn't you guys have a Discord call with him and he didn't want to hop on?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to talk at all. At all. Like, this dude is like, I'm starting to think that his voice has to be like either that or, you know, RJ, he's one of those people that can talk tough on text, but if you get him on a mic, he's like, he falls under pressure. You know those people?
Yeah. That's like Mike.
Yeah, like Mike, exactly. Like Mike will talk all this big shit in text, and then you get him on the mic, and this dude's like talking all civil and shit. I'm like, the fuck?
Are you still on the Discord with Cam and them?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
How is it over there? Because Mike invited me over there. I'm like, I'm good, bro.
No, you're not gonna. I mean, Mike doesn't act like he used to. I mean, he doesn't act bad, but like Cam's baggage-tree, you're not gonna tolerate. I'm just letting you know that. So
okay, so it's you, Mike, Cam, Josh is over there. Is Awesome Kid over there?
Yeah, oh yeah, he is.
Is Donnie over there?
I don't think so. No.
What about Taj?
No. It's basically all the people that annoy you.
Okay, so I definitely. Kaiju's over there? Yeah, I think Kaiju's over there, right?
He was over there, but he left that Discord too.
Damn, man, what the fuck?
He's been. I don't know why. Like I just said, let debate me then, and he just got like scared and shit and left.
What about fuck? I was about to say somebody else. What about YTC? Is he over there?
Yeah, he's over there.
What about, I know Spongy's over there.
You know, Spongy's actually, you know, pretty cool, you know, little kid. You know, nothing.
Well, he's getting older now, so you know, maybe he's maturing now.
He's well behaved, you know. And he acts way more mature for his age than someone like fucking Cam. Like Cam, and Cam's not 19, RJ. He's 20, by the way.
He just turned 20?
No, yeah, he's 20. Yeah. Okay. So he lied about being 19.
Bro, this nigga's a whole lie.
Yeah, he is.
This nigga's a whole lie. He lied about what he does. He's lied about his age. What else he fucking I feel like I'm forgetting something else too, CEO.
He lied about being half white because we found out he's actually half Mexican.
Like, bro. But what the bro, is there anything I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. I'm 19.
No, he's not. He showed us his and by the way, he showed us his I guess grades, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, you're totally vindicated on that because he has a good GPA, so obviously, you know, grades don't mean shit anymore like they used to. But no, Cam's own grade said he's 20 years old, according to his. So he's claiming the school has lied for 4 years. That's his argument. He said the school has got my birth incorrect, but he never bothered to change it in the 4 years, according to him.
Wait, is it high school or college?
High school.
Okay, first of all, nigga, your parents are the ones that. First of all, your parents are the one that fucking put your age. So the high school's going off for that. So maybe your parents are dumb and they put the wrong age.
So damn, that's actually worse. But RJ, what's more believable, right?
Mm-hmm.
His transcript is correct with the age, and the school district has his correct age, or that they got it wrong, and Cam didn't bother to change it for over 4 years. Or no, actually not even over 4 years, because I think all your information transfers over from middle school.
Yep. Yeah. Facts.
So throughout the school system. So he's basically telling us throughout his whole basically scholastic career, like he never, not his parents, no one ever bothered to change his incorrect birthday. What's more believable, that he's lying about his age given his history of lying, or that the school district is incorrect?
He's lying. And also, you know why? It's Seattle's district. That don't mean shit. And also, you know why he's lying, right? So I just put this together. Yeah. He's a retard that got held back because he was in the
that's what I told him. That's what I told him. I was like, all right, nigga, either, and by the way, if you got good grades in high school, then that means you probably got held back in middle school.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on. So because I'm like, when I graduated, I just turned 18 when I graduated. You turned 20 years old before you did your ceremony.
Yeah, so you got held back twice, nigga. Because I have no shame. I got held back and I graduated at 19. So you got held back twice because if you don't get held back, you're 18 or at worst 17. If you get held back, that's 19. You get held back twice, that's 20.
Right. So he got, my theory is he got held back in middle school or elementary.
Facts. So, no wonder this nigga's smart as shit in high school. He had all this fucking extra time.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't care. Like, I mean, if you like, it is what it is. Like, I don't care, but just don't lie about it. Like, just don't lie about it. There's no point.
Yeah, you graduate. Who cares?
Yeah, like, oh my god, like who cares? Like, no one really gives a shit about that. Once you're in your 20s, bro, no one ever talks about high school anymore. Ever.
Yeah, bro, you can apply for multiple jobs and they will never ask you for your GED or fucking high school diploma. And okay, I am not judging or trolling here, but what exactly requires a kid to be held back? You did fail the grade, to be honest with
you. Yeah, either you fail all your classes.
Yep.
And that's not always due to the fact that you don't, like, you're stupid. It's just like a lot of kids either don't care because the household doesn't force them, either that or some people have developmental issues, other people don't care.
Yeah, facts. So I got held back. I'm just keeping it with you. I just did not give a fuck. Like, I only cared about, I think I got held back in 6th grade. The only thing I cared about was fucking like the Giants won the Super Bowl. I did not give a fuck about my grades. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
School is like, as long as you show up and actually half-ass it, you can graduate.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Like, if you show up, you at least do 70% of the fucking homework, then you could probably pass.
Yeah, like, it's not that hard to graduate from school.
Yeah, well, it can, but you're 20 years old before your graduation, so what the fuck are you talking about?
Damn, RJ is a retard. He got held back. Nigga, bro, you got held back too. At least twice.
And by the way, chat, if you had, because Cam is a liar. Cam is a perpetual liar. We know this, all right? So this isn't like some kind of accusation. Like, Cam is a perpetual liar. If the documentation that Cam showed us from the school district showed that he's 20 years old, would you believe the document, chat, or would you believe Cam and Awesome Kid? Because he loves to bring in Awesome Kid. Like, I'm supposed to believe the Awesome Kid over the fucking documents.
Yeah, and by the way, why would Awesome Kid's gonna have your back? By the way, too, he's trying to give you a chance, even though you troll us on multiple occasions. You know what, Cam? Maybe I'll take Awesome Kid's advice, right?
Yeah.
So next, I don't know if you guys heard it. This stream is our second to last. Next stream will be our last stream for the rest of the summer. We'll be back September 7th for football season. But Cam, you're making me look bad.
And by the way, RJ, you know what? Cam doesn't trust me anymore, right? Because he tried to be. Well, yeah, he doesn't trust me because he tried to be nice. He tried to have normal conversations, but I kept tricking his ass, right?
Uh-huh.
So basically, we made deals that we won't say this and that, and then I fucking trolled his ass, and I did this 7 times in a row before he stopped trusting me. 7 times in a fucking row, he fell for the same shit. Just to let you know that.
Well, I mean, he did fall for me coaxing him to, find out he was a fake football player.
Yo, exactly. You know how you tricked him like that? I did the same thing like that, right?
7
times in a row.
All right. So, but you know what, Cam? If you come on one of my hangout stream, know what, Awesome Kid? If you can get Cam to come on a hangout stream, I'll do a hangout stream. Because for some reason, Awesome Kid loves my hangouts. Even though everybody else does hangout streams, he loves mine for some reason. Awesome Kid, if you can get Cam on a hangout stream to talk, I will do a hangout stream. And I will be nice as fuck. As long as he's nice to me, I'll be nice as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no, Cam is afraid to get on the mic. And according to Awesome Kid, it's like he said he doesn't sound weird or anything, according to him.
He has no problem coming on. Najee said, time to go back in retirement until October. RJ and CEO, your days are numbered. And don't think I forgot about your Ravens CEO. Their days are fucking numbered too. Oh, we got Jair and D-Hop. Y'all what? Y'all won't.
Who the fuck is this nigga's team again?
Patriots.
Yeah, okay, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're irrelevant.
Even Patriots putting belt to ass.
Yeah, all right. Aaron Rodgers and fucking Jalen Ramsey's putting belt to ass. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Najee, no disrespect, bro. You've been on like a 2-year losing streak. You've been so bad, it's not even fucking funny. Like, if you want to say the Ravens will lose to the Chiefs, okay, fine, sure. Like, everybody loses to the Chiefs. But my nigga, the Steelers?
No, the Patriots, bro. Like, you're talking mad shit, and I'm supposed to be afraid of what, Drake May? And Stephon Diggs?
Drake May, first of all, Stephon Diggs is dealing with Cardi B. That's number one. And number two, bro, my nigga, Drake May threw 5 interceptions in an OTA in an optional training camp. He's throwing picks to guys who won't even be in the NFL next season.
No, Apex. Why would Kaiju debate? There's nothing to debate.
By the way, is Kaiju coming on to debate you about Patriots versus? There's nothing to debate. The Patriots suck.
Yeah, they suck dick. Well, ever since Brady left.
Yeah, I'm about to say, y'all acting like Tom Brady's there. It's Drake May.
Well, by the way, I'm very low on. The only person that I think believes in Drake May is Random Editor right now.
Yeah, facts. And like, come on, bro. And I think Random Editor has no problem saying that nigga's going to be fucking trash. Mike Green's going to kill Aaron Rodgers this year. You can book that. Yeah, facts. That's a whole fucking fact. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Ravens did get Mike Green. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I have a good feeling about this year in terms of regular season.
Well, I mean, of course. It's the playoffs. That's the problem.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm talking about maybe 2-loss type of regular season. I don't. Because we got a weak schedule, RJ.
Listen, look. You know, I like Lamar. You feel me? I have nothing against, now that I'm a free agent, I have nothing against the Ravens personally. I don't have a reason to fucking troll you anymore. I really don't care about the Ravens. Listen, I'm going to just say this about the whole NFL in general, specifically with the AFC. Until I see the Chiefs losing the playoffs, you guys are all just losing to the Chiefs. It's that simple.
Okay, no, that's fine, RJ. But people like Cam says Ravens finna choke like always, but don't the Steelers choke?
Bro, you're a Steelers fan, though. There's no, like, the Ravens are still going to be better than y'all. Like, come on, bro.
You know, I love it. I love how we talk about talking on mics and then Cam just shifts the subject.
Facts. Ravens finna choke like oh. And by the way, time out. You talk about choking. Look up Cam. Cam's 20. So that would make him 11. Bro, this is how I know you don't know shit. Nigga, you're talking about choking. Go look up Aaron Rodgers' history. Go look up Aaron Rodgers' history.
Yo, I hate that. I hate that excuse. Like, Ravens had more expectations. I mean, you're the Steelers. You're supposed to be some kind of flagship fucking franchise, right, RJ? 6 Super Bowls, fucking steel curtain and all that dumb shit, right? All right, so what the fuck? You have expectations too, but you fail to meet them every single time. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, facts. And I just want to let you Steelers fans know, when and if you fire Mike Tomlin, just know it can be really, really good or really, really bad. Just saying. And most likely it'll be really, really bad because we can clown Mike Tomlin. I do think it is time for the Steelers to move on. But Mike Tomlin's going to go to another team and change the whole culture. Well, who are you guys going to replace with Mike Tomlin? Just saying. He didn't choke against the Cowboys. That is a fact. Okay, yeah, fine. He didn't choke against one team who's known for choking. Aaron Rodgers choked to Colin Kaepernick twice. He choked to Russell Wilson. He choked to Tom Brady when Tom Brady threw like 4 interceptions in the AFC Championship game. He choked to Jimmy G twice.
Yeah.
Who else this asshole choked? I'm forgetting. He choked to the Cardinals. He choked to the Cardinals twice. Like, think about this guy. He choked to Colin Kaepernick twice. He choked to Jimmy G twice. He choked to Tom Brady when Tom Brady threw 4 interceptions at Aaron Rodgers Stadium. Who else did he choke to, CEO? He choked to Russell Wilson when he was up 2 touchdowns. I remember that game. Who else did this asshole lose to, CEO? He got blown out by Matt Ryan in that Falcons team, who ended up having the biggest choke job in the next series. He choked to the Cardinals twice, CEO.
Yeah.
And you got Cam over here who has him. And this is prime Rodgers we're talking about here, people. Cam is hyping up the Steelers and Rodgers when Rodgers is beyond washed. He's more worried about going to Egypt than playing football.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Like, come on, man. Like, listen, we can talk about the Ravens, this, that, and third, but at least if you're a Steelers, if you're a Chiefs fan, if you're a Bills fan, because I think Lamar is 0-2 against the Bills in the playoffs. Hell, if you're a Cincinnati fan, like you could talk semi shit. If you're a Chiefs fan, you could talk shit. If you're a Bills fan, you could talk semi shit. Bengals, there. If you're a Steelers fan, you have no right to fucking talk.
Absolutely
I can't win a damn playoff game. When's the last time? I think the last time they won a playoff game was 2018 when Jalen Ramsey was on the fucking team on Jackson.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Ravens are the 49ers in the NFC. Okay, great. Okay, the 49ers are better than your sorry ass too. At least they went to a Super Bowl a couple years ago. What the fuck have y'all done?
Yeah, Cam, and also, how the fuck did you become a Miami Heat fan in Seattle, bro? So I want to know.
Okay, time out. Okay, so this guy's a Steeler fan, Miami Heat fan, and he's a Mets fan.
Correct.
Okay, listen. We got to go ahead.
Now I see why he's friends with the awesome kid. They both have the same tendencies to pick random ass teams.
I'm from Pittsburgh. Okay, that semi makes sense.
Now I'm from I know, bro. Like this nigga lies so much, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I can't even believe that shit.
Like,
this nigga might not even watch football. He might pick the Bills just to troll you.
Yeah, facts. Like, yeah, that's a good point. Like,
okay. How did you become a Miami Heat fan? I would love to know that. I'm a Cowboys fan, a Mavs fan, and a Red Sox fan. Okay, Apex. At least you're from Texas, so that makes some sense. Apex. Speaking of that, how you feel about Cooper Flag? And also, Cam, how did you become a Miami Heat fan? I want to know.
Watch him say something like, "Oh, LeBron."
Maybe he became a fan because of Jimmy Butler. You never know. I ain't from Texas. I'm from Ohio. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It probably would be Jimmy Butler because this nigga's way too young for LeBron, right?
Yeah, because he was, 11 in 2017? So this nigga was, like, in single digits when LeBron was with the fucking...
Yeah.
Jimmy and Wade. Okay, yep, I fucking knew it.
Well, he said Wade, but Wade is in the LeBron era, too, so...
I think Wade... So, damn. So Wade's last few years was with remember when Wade was like with the Bulls for a few years and so his last couple years, I think he played 2 years with the Heat before he retired. So maybe that, but even then, he wasn't Wade anymore.
And by the way, Cam liking Wade is totally on.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I live in Ohio, and Cool Flag's going to be good, and I have a one-hit wonder like Luka. It is what it is there. But Peasants, it's 12:30. CEOs, anything you want to say to the chat?
Yeah, y'all better enjoy next week's stream. Unfortunately, you might have to, sit there in the presence of Brandon. You know what I'm saying? So you know what to do. Everyone in the chat always clown Brandon 24/7.
Well, are we clowning Brandon or are we clowning Cam next stream?
You know what? Let's because we clown Cam enough. Clown Brandon because we don't get to clown Brandon often. Yeah,
because he's not on the stream anymore. Who is Brandon? I don't know why that's funny, dog. Random editor says both.
Yeah, there you go. This is why random editor is the smart one in the chat.
Yeah. It is what it is. But until next time, peasants, peace.